This is step one of the ticket ordering process. It's a really simple system, and I'm sure that it will be really clear to you as we go through this exactly what you need to do. But we're just going to go over some of the features and some of the ways in which you can actually make your ticket ordering experience simple and straightforward. Of course, this is a very generic site. The logo would be that of the organizer, the event coordinator. So it actually is customized for each of our event holders. Then right down here we have a picture that would be the event itself. We may have several events on this page, but in this case we just have a demo event. You can also take a look at the calendar view, which is delineated into months. In this case we just have the one event, so it's not very complicated at all. And even if there were more than one event, you would actually just choose the date and the time that you wanted, and then you would just click on the demo theater event, and then you would actually come to this same screen, which is really helpful because we have a status line here, a navigation bar. So we see exactly where we are in the ordering process. Right now we're at the ordering page, and that's the very first page of the site. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of the things that are on this particular page. We've got that same picture. We have the description of the event itself, when it is, the time, the date, where it's being held, the venue, and also the seat chart, and then what time the door opens, and then anything else that the event holder wants to tell you about that particular event right here. Over here we have the price of the tickets and the number of tickets available. On this side we actually have discounts. Now this may be student, child, senior, but in this case it's a demo discount, which brings the price of each ticket to 1 cent. The prices are in Canadian dollars. And now we're going to select a category. In this case there's only one category, so we will select that, and then from this drop down menu we'll choose the number of tickets that we want, which is 2 in this case, and we will continue. So you'll notice at the top of the page on the navigation bar we're at select discounts. So we're going to select the demo discount for each of our tickets. And you'll notice over here that it's actually at $15, which is the full price. And we have a countdown clock, which means that our tickets are being held for us in the system until we complete this order. So what happens when we press continue is that this changes, so that now we see that the discount's been applied, and we still have the countdown clock, but we have the discount on the tickets, and so our cart reflects that, and we can also see that here. If I was logged in, then we would actually be going to the select payment, but before that happens we actually have to log in or register. So the next step is going to be taking us to that registration screen. Anything that has an asterisk is needed information, so you're going to need to fill that out. This is for your security, to keep the tickets secure, and also it's so that we can actually send the tickets to you by email. So make sure that your email address is correct, and it will double check by having you enter it in a second time. Also, you're going to have a password, and then the security code, which is right over here, and you just put that in so that we know that it's a human that's actually filling out this form and not a robot that's trying to go fishing or do some spamming or any of those kinds of things. So it's just a way of letting us know that you're human. There's also a link here for the terms of sale, and you're going to need to tick this little box here and say that you have read them. And anything that you don't include or that might be incorrect, it's going to let you know before you go on to the next page. So that's how you would register. Now, as far as myself, I do have a registered account. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my account email address and my password, and I'm going to click OK. That's going to sign me in, and then I'm going to be able to see my personal page, which has my ordering history, it has my details, it also has a complete list of all the previous orders that I've made here, which is quite a few. And so now I can actually go to the checkout, and it's gonna, now we're actually at the select payment screen, and I'm going to select PayPal because I want to be able to pay directly, and that just means that I can pay with my credit card, or if I have a PayPal account I can do that. We don't collect any of your financial information on the site, and we take you to an encrypted third-party site so that they can take care of the payment, because that's their only business, and they're always secure and always updating the sites. And also it just means that we don't collect any information in terms of your credit card information, that sort of thing. So at this point we would order, because if we were to reserve, it means that we haven't paid for our tickets, we're just actually putting them aside, and that does work as well, except that your tickets are not are still going to need to be paid for before they're registered in the system as being valid. You'll notice too that our countdown clock is still giving enough time for us to be able to complete this payment. Alright, so now I'm going to order these tickets. So I press order. You'll notice that at the top of the screen we're at complete order. We have no more tickets reserved because we actually are going to the ordering process. This is actually going to take us to the credit card, the PayPal site, the encrypted site as mentioned, and the shipment's by email. The order number is 21 and the total price is 2 cents. So now we just press pay and we'll be taken over to, in this case, the Sandbox PayPal site. So that's the ordering process. Very, very simple, very, very easy.